Hello folks, Hargos here. I have a fantastic tier set video for you today. I will be covering the Flameshaper Evoker 11.2 tier set for Emerald Blossom builds. So if you are interested in Emerald Blossom as a build, as your main, please subscribe. I mainly do build guides for Emerald Blossom builds, and I will be releasing a in-depth guide coming when we get closer to 11.2 release, making sure I account for all the changes that will come in the next month and a half of PTR testing. But today we're just talking about the tier set upon release of the patch notes. So let's go ahead and jump into this. I will say that this is my favorite tier set that Flameshaper Evoker or any Evoker tier set has had since the inception of Evokers. And the reason for that is that it is specific to Flameshaper Evoker, and I think they had Emerald Blossom in mind. So that being said, let's jump into this tier set. Okay, so the two-piece, we have Engulf Stokes Your Inner Flame. So Inner Flame will be a buff that we have for 12 seconds, and during this buff we have a healing over time improvement by 40%. So of course that impacts our Dream Breath. This also impacts Enkindle, so if we need some more healing over time in a fight, we might think about choosing that choice talent, which we historically have not. So this tier set makes that a possibility. And increasing this tier set also increases your chance to gain Essence Burst by 50% whenever you cast Engulf for that 12-second duration. So that will make your Living Flame, instead of 20% chance for the Essence Burst, it'll make it 30% chance. Now, this does stack up 2 times, so that would double both of those. So the 40% heal over time becomes 80, and Essence Burst becomes 100% improvement. Now, I personally think we should elongate this buff, so casting these individually, and you'll see because of the 4-piece set. Now, consuming Essence Burst during Inner Flame fires an Essence Bomb at your target, healing nearby allies for 500%, reduced beyond 5 targets. So you have the N+ in mind there with the 5 targets with the raid. And then also, now that 500% will likely change. We'll see. I hope it doesn't. You'll see with my demonstration what this will look like. Now, one thing to say here is that this says consuming Essence Bursts. So what you can do is make sure you have 2 Essence Bursts before you cast Engulf, and cast them directly afterwards to make sure you at least have those 2 in the bank ready to be cast as soon as you cast Engulf. Now, let's go ahead and show what this will look like in a little demonstration. All right, so before I let that go, I'm going to just give you a breakdown of what you're going to see here. So it's going to be a little bit of a rotation. We have Verdant Embrace followed by our Dream Breath. Now, I just do a rank 1 Dream Breath. I would usually recommend max rank for Engulf and Consume Flame. But just for demonstration, I just did a single testing this out. I also didn't go into this with Essence Burst before I cast Engulf. I actually tested that after I created this, but I do go into this and still get 4 Essence Bursts within that 12-second window by casting Temporal Anomaly, Living Flame, Essence Burst, Fire Breath, Living Flame, Essence Burst within that 12-second window. Now, I think the max we could get would be 4 or 5 Essence Bursts within that window, which you'll see here. Alright, so for Embrace, Dream Breath, Engulf, Temporal Anomaly, Living Flame, we got 2 Essence Bursts, cast them directly. You can see the Essence Bomb flying wherever you cast your Emerald Blossom. So I got 4 there, which is fantastic. Alright, let's see what kind of numbers this is doing for us. You can see this is very strong. The Essence Bomb is doing a significant amount of healing whenever it crits. So you can see whenever it hits and crits, it's hitting for 3 million. And I'll go over some interactions and why we're getting such high crits. And so what you'll see by the end of this, I'm just going to get to the end here. All right, so we went through the 12 seconds. I cast 4 essence bombs with Emerald Blossom with the Essence Burst. Now we have about 5 seconds left for Dream Breath to come back. Temporal Anomaly as a second left. So you can really go into your next one directly after the first one. So you can cast Temporal Anomaly, get 2 more Essence Bursts, Vern Embrace, another Dream Breath, Engulf, cast those Essence Bursts, and just go through it again. You can have within a 24, 30 second period, you can have 8 to 10 Essence Bombs cast within that duration. So this is going to be a significant amount of healing capability for Emerald Blossom going into 11.2. Now I did mention that there was an interaction that I want to cover, so I'll show that here quickly. So Exhilarating Burst. This really builds off the Essence Burst build with this new tier set, which I've used this previously just to buff up Emerald Blossom builds. So anytime you gain Essence Burst, your critical heals are 260 effectiveness instead of 200. So this will impact your Essence Bomb and then your Emerald Blossoms within that window, because you're farming for those Essence Bursts with this build. And then your Emerald Blossoms are also buffed by this Titan's Gift, where Essence Burst heals are 25% more effective. So I did want to mention those interactions. And these build off those tier sets, which is great. It's really building off the cool toolkit that we've been using for the past couple seasons. Okay, so I really appreciate everyone watching. If you have any comments, please leave those in the comments below, and look for links to my other videos in the description. Thank you.